Hello, everybody. Oh, goodness. That looked like somebody's just smashed me upside the head.
Wasn't me.
Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's going to get tweaky. Tips and tricks out the wazoo. I don't know. That's what she promised me.
It is. I've been working on it for 2 days.
We're all feeling very green. Look at us. Got minty and army.
I've still got Talarico on.
Okay. He's doing well. I think old Paxton's a little bit scared about things.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Oh, I mean, who knew it took this level of, terribleness for people to like go, oh, maybe we don't.
Have options. How about that? Okay, mine's a little behind as usual.
Hello, everybody. This is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right, my Arty friends, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. That's how we know that you were here. We like to know that you were here because we're an arty-friendly bunch of folks. Best chat in town's been said by many. Feeling more and more positive about that because it does get said a lot. Might be the same people, but that's fine. They keep saying it.
Multiple times counts.
It does.
And my nose is running.
Mine's been itchy.
Well, that too. And I'm having this little urge to start sneezing, and we know.
She's been sneezing quite a bit. All right, so hello's over there. Please like this stream. That's the like button down below. If you aren't sure and you're new here, do subscribe or just hang out for a minute. Then you can subscribe and get it all worked out and be like, okay, yeah, I'm entertained.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm going to learn some things here. We try to be funny and educational.
Informative.
All at the same time. Sometimes it works.
That's no small feat.
That's right. Really
FEAT.
That's funny. Okay. Like it, love it, watch some more of it. If you're watching on replay, please do the same. But, make sure you leave those comments down below. Get chatty in the chat if you're live. All of those things. And hey, if you are watching in the replay and you have this hype option, please do it because I think it's helping. It seems like something's changing. I don't know, y'all. I'm not in charge of these things. I mean, they give us information, but they don't give us all kinds of information.
It's very selective.
Yeah, it's sort of basic. And they don't give us the who's it, what's it. Okay, we've got Adrian is here, Alicia, Art Curious by M&W, that's Miriam, A Seminole Mind, that is Sue, Barb's here, Becky, Carol Buckingham, Kathy Ann, Cookie Wookie, that's Mo, Darcy's here, Carrie the Crafter just popped in, and Kathy Ann. Did I already say Kathy Ann? Well, Kathy Ann, Carrie, Cookie Wookie, Darcy, Diane, Eddie, Graham's here, Jennifer, Joanne, Kathy, Mimi Hoarder Paper Crafts, Paula Fitz, hello. I think you've been here before. Might be new. Kathy just popped in there. Gray Like Gray. Jennifer's Dog's Life popped it. Goodness, I've got all kinds of popping in and out here. My list keeps moving. Let's see. Peggy Fike is here. Sophia Seabasket. That's Cheryl. Slapping paint on paper. That's Karen McCoy. Susie Allen's up in here. The Shelley Studio. That's Margot. I'm so happy to see Margot. And Zal Like How. She is our pal and sometimes known as Solution. And we have figured out why that happens. There's just all kinds of weird little things happening in chat. And seriously, so I was talking to Mo and Darcy and Eddie about it because I was like, okay, I just figured out something. So when you put certain things over in chat, it will okay, when I put Tombien in there, it automatically translates it. So it'll say also. But then it has some Chinese characters or something in front of it, which is very interesting. But when we say
is that Tombien in Chinese?
I don't know. It's so well, it does different languages.
Well, I love that.
And so it's really funny. You'll know when it does the weird funky thing because it has those little characters in front of it. Hello, Queen Ivy. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, it's really pretty funny, and we're just figuring it out. Yeah. And like when Eddie just said, c'est bon, which it's good. See, so I think that's French. And then when we say hi to Zal in Somali, because Catherine said in Somali that is
Solutions. Oh my gosh, that is just too funny.
And so that's why I was like, because I was like, why do people always calling Zal Solutions?
Well, you could be called worse.
Yeah.
I mean, problem would be worse.
Yeah.
If somebody calls you problem.
I'd be like, why are y'all being so mean?
I need some.
Hello, so what's up?
I need a new bag of wipes.
Oh well, I got a fairly new one. You want it?
Well, I do.
Here.
Because part of my existing problem over here is that mine down at the
Hello,
bottom.
Dorothy. Now, everybody coming in, do
No
say
longer
hello. Give those thumbsy upsies. We're just getting started here. Party's getting started. I want that to... I chopped in my hair today. Getting big. Overall, I like the swirliness of it, but it's just kind of doing some weird stuff in certain spots. But overall, I do like it. Just don't know what's happening with this one right here. What I need to do is just cut that.
There we go.
That's what I feel about it.
I'm up and ready.
Okay. Let's go topside then.
Yes.
Do I have announcements of any sort? I don't know.
I don't know that.
We'll work through it, y'all.
It's not my
Hello, Anne.
area of expertise.
Hello, Jennifer. Hello, everybody coming in. Did I miss somebody? Did I miss anybody? Got Dorothy and
Move
Anne.
that over there. Move that over there. So I can access my little... Oh, I haven't used that one yet, but I should.
Thank you, Susie Allen. I appreciate that.
Pardon?
She said it looks cute. I'm assuming she means my hair. What do you got there?
Okay. Well, little pieces and parts. You never know.
Yeah, save it for later.
Save it for later. That's one I whacked off on the edge because it didn't go in the box good. Okay, so I'm just going to go through my tips and tricks that I got here piled up so I can get rid of them. Then we'll go through the bookmarks because I do have a bunch of new bookmarks. Okay, so basically what I've been doing here, you see this, show you where that came from. And you see?
I don't know that I agree with the cute little plant being put there.
Well, you know, I want you to know, it took me a long time. So here's my vision.
Okay.
Here's my vision. This is like Venetian blinds.
Okay.
This is the starry sky out the window.
Okay.
And this is the little plant sitting there, staring at the starry sky. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I guess that, you know. Anyway, that came out of this little spot, the twiggy part of the
right there.
plant.
Right there.
Came out right there. Okay. And that's part of this dude.
Uh-huh.
Now, I wrote down heavy. And what I mean by heavy is I put the stamp down. I hold it like this. And then I get my bearing and I put this down, let go of that, and push. I don't wiggle. I think I did wiggle a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's best not to wiggle. Now, this one is just to put her down.
Stamp it.
Stamp it. So we all know that my stamping style is slightly leans towards the heavy. So, I wrote this here so you could read it. Can you read it?
Can you read it?
Be prepared to modify your plan. Well, I started out and my dadgum pen ran out. So I thought that was very...
A commentary on.
Yeah, I loved it. It did kind of frustrate me. And anyway, be prepared to modify your plan, ancient Chinese proverb. So you can see here different effects that you can get. You don't have to use the whole stamp. That's what I'm trying to get across here.
Yeah.
I use the edges of stamps all the time.
Well,
now this particular one, I want you just to
kind of
notice.
like what I did yesterday.
Exactly. This stamp, which to my knowledge, I don't think I've ever used except for today. I don't know why.
I think you have, but it's been a little while, and that one's been out for a bit, so, you know.
Okay, so let me get my pointy stick.
That's Darcy's stamp.
Anyway, look at the parts you can use. You can use all these across and you see how they kind of line up there? That's a great border. Just that part. If you were to take and cut this out here, that would be a wonderful little swirly do.
Yeah.
And then you can look at this one. This one be by itself cut out. Great. Just, you know, as little whatever, you know, for your flower. But anyway, I wanted to point that out, and I did go ahead and stamp it down there, and you can see how that went. Okay. Tips and tricks. Always check your stamp. You never know where it's been, especially my stamps. And that was what was on it. Now, that's not going to matter if you're using black.
Though. Look at that. That's so cute with the little...
I know. Now, today, I kept ending up with this, and you know how I am anyway.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I can take a perfectly new stamp pad and manage to get it all over me. So, I was doing this, and I was going, where in the hell is this coming from? So, I looked at the back side of the stamp. Well, here's the thing. You need to check the back side because they tend to mingle in the box, you know, and rub up against each other.
Frottage. And then the back side is where the ink is. So, just a little, you know. Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks, y'all.
Where else are you going to learn this kind of thing?
Exactly. Now, this was, you know, I write messages to myself as much as anything. And you'll be able to see it because I had it covered up. What is she doing?
No. It's my baby.
She is a strange child. I love every little inch of her strangeness. Practice writing out your quotation. It will lead to more satisfying results.
Yes.
Word. Okay, so I'm going through these, and I had to redo 2. And I think part of it was because it wasn't dark, you know, the background was too dark.
Right.
So I said, okay, this is not working out. And then plus when I read it again, I'd left out a word. Now, sometimes you can make that work and sometimes you just can't.
Right.
Okay, so I really wanted to use this.
Yeah.
And I still may. But I know cutting wiggly tissue paper is a pain in the patootie. Okay, so I was trying to get this to, you know, flatten out, and I taped the ends, and that wasn't necessarily a real good. But I was trying to hurry along. It's best to glue them all together.
Yeah.
Okay, if tissue, use the rough side. Yes, it matters when you're stamping.
It do.
That slick side, because you see what I did when I raked across there? Yeah. Don't muss about until dry. You know, you think these things are obvious.
It's not.
But not necessarily. Now, I discovered this particular little...
Hello, Pinka.
This little leaf, which I have used, but not extensively.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring it back in because also this is a great one to make a border, an edge on the border. And when you're doing these, and you're using 2 different techniques, if you're using your gel plate, chances are some of that's going to squeak underneath and go to the back side. No, I don't care how careful you are. Okay? And do experiment on something other than what it is that you're doing before you do it. Check your spelling accuracy and your quote. Just saying, because I have had a couple that didn't necessarily work out. Okay, so I love this one. And you have to really work at getting that jumpy image. I'm serious. That's a talent.
If you want it, yeah. It's going to either happen accidentally or you got to...
You know, a little trial and error, and I think you can really get how to, you know, whack it.
And make it happen.
Okay? I pulled this out because, again, this is one of those stamps that has so many... And when you're dealing with the scale of a bookmark, some of those little things there are just exactly what you need. You could cut these little pieces and parts out, like this one right there. Perfect. Or this one over here with a little kind of wingy looking stuff. And you got a little beehive here.
Right, and it's swirly enough that you can cut it apart and it doesn't look like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Good stuff.
Just you know, don't look at your stamp as something just, it has to be what it is.
Right.
And the more I look at this, okay, if you turn this like this, let me grab something here.
Okay.
See if I've got an edge. Look at this.
Oh.
This could be a lovely border.
Or you could split it and it could be on both sides.
Split it and turn it, yeah, and flip it. Absolutely. These little jobbers, you could cut these out and these can be little trees.
Yeah.
See that? See those little trees? And you can just march them along the edge like however you want to. And right here, these, thing over again. Another border idea.
Mm-hmm.
I've become very cognizant of that. Okay. Now I know this looks like a hot mess of
hot mess.
But you can see I've used, and I have this one stapled down, or stapled, paper clipped here because I think I have some ideas for that. But we might use that today. Keep your stamp off sheets until finished. Look them over and see what you might want to save for later. Because that little business right there, those little dotty things, or like this row of circles here that are on top of each other, or even this over here.
Yeah.
And then I did use, that's where that flower came from.
Stamp offs are the brayer offs of stamping.
Absolutely. And you can always jump right over the top of them. I've had some great results doing that.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm keeping all of these. I don't know that they're...
Now, and I just want to say, if y'all are looking, if you're like, oh my gosh, I've never seen that stamp. Oh my gosh, what is that stamp? There, Mo, that's Cookie Wookie over there in chat, has been dropping links over to the website. If you're new here, we sell these stamps.
Yeah.
Lots of these stamps are designed by our designers right here in the chat.
Now, I redesign them sometimes.
She cuts them up a little bit, but once you buy them, you can do that. We encourage this behavior.
To it.
We'll even show you how to do it sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just keep this in mind when you're, because that's kind of what happened there.
Yeah.
And then I've got this over here, and I kind of like these faded out ones. I like how this is going right here. This could be some more stuff that I can tear up and you know, collage with.
Generations. That's what it's called when you do the doop, doop, doop stamping off.
Oh.
Jeanette taught me that.
Well, there you go. Okay, here's some more interesting stuff going on here that you could use just pieces and parts of. And try out things on your sheet, but don't get rid of it. Yeah.
They really do come in. You can jump print over them. You can spray them. You can do all the different things to them. And then you're like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, and look at these little jobbers that I cut off the edge because they didn't fit into the box. Look at that. That is absolutely, that's a stem right there.
Well, she gets a little carried away with some of these things.
Yeah, I'll get carried away with that. Now, here's another one. It's kind of, I don't know. I haven't decided whether I want to go ahead and... All right, so we've got that. Now I'm going to put that over here. I was going to do the gel plates today, but I don't know that I'm going to.
Do you want to show the one? And then, you know, I mean, we're making it into how many streams at this point? You just pop it in here. And...
I've got 2 of them done. I'm still figuring out the other. Oh, I did go through and do blue on everything.
So, say, here's an update.
Update. Look at that. Well, even going over them, the little, see the little...
I think this is the, what, 4th stream? Hold out for another week and can do 8. It hasn't made that yet, quite yet. I don't think it, yet. I don't know. But it looks fantastic. I'm very excited about it.
Okay. Then I did go ahead and do stamping on this one.
Very nice. Eddie did a most excellent stream going over and getting very like sciencey technical, which just gave me just such joy about opaque paints and transparency of things. That was really well done, Eddie. Really well done. He mentioned you a lot.
Did he? As well he should. I speak
this
of
is why her shoulder hurts.
Often.
This is why her... She reached back and just... My shoulder hurts too. We've been doing it.
Okay, so I'm going to start with some of the ones that, and these are not finished yet because I haven't written on the back, but I just now found them.
You found them over there.
And I didn't realize I hadn't written on the back.
Yeah, you got some work to do.
I do.
And then I got to stamp them. It's hilarious because I keep bringing the stamp up and down the stairs.
Okay, so those all need verses on the back. Okay, so check this out. This is the leaf that Mariah handed me.
From Sophia.
That Sophia sent some time ago. And so I ended up, I tried my different mixes over here, and none of them were doing what I wanted, so I just laid it down and sprayed it some more. And that worked. Then I came back in here and added that little shadow with the, well, this is Sketch and Wash. It's the same as Stabilo. It's a watercolor pencil. And it was still wet with the other stuff, so I feel pretty sure that that's now a stable.
Low.
So then on the back, see, you can see some places where it bled through.
Mm-hmm.
People need to take their educations far more seriously. Being stupid is embarrassing, or at least it's supposed to be. Bernie Sanders.
Love Bernie.
My hero. Oh, I love that. Okay, now I've got a little thing taped to this. This is S. Lynn 2.
Okay.
Do you know who that is, Mariah?
Susan, right? Yeah.
Well, anyway, she made a lovely comment. And so I went ahead and put it onto this bookmark. And her comment that she has on her refrigerator is, "I will not be intimidated," by Jack Smith.
Love that. I think that's the name of his book.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm handing this off to Mariah, and she's going to deliver that.
Wonderful.
Okay, so you can see Mariah comes through and she stamps. Now this one is
Just want y'all to know where you got it from.
Ready to go, and I went back in and I added 5 little X's down here because I had those up there. And I finally think it is finished. This is its 4th edition. So I'm handing that to Mariah because that's done.
Okay. Well, yeah, and I do have a few people that have requested. So
okay.
I need...
All right.
And I believe Susan was one that actually emailed me as well from Call the other day. And then I need about 3 more.
Okay, we'll go through this and... Sorry, I've got an itchy eyeball. Okay. Now, this one...
Well, that one's pretty.
Okay, you see that little edge there? This, you know? Okay, I just took the flower, start stamping. Well, I stamped it off. You saw the pieces of paper there.
Right.
To get it to where I want it to be.
Right.
So I didn't want it to be full.
You want the generation to start at about a 3.
About a 3. Knowledge alters what we seek as well as what we find. And look at that. That just needs a stamp, Mariah, and that's ready to go.
Okay.
I looked for this and I thought it has to be just the right. And then I found this one by Toni Morrison. If you want to fly, you have to give up things that weigh you down.
Them butterflies.
I love the bumpiness of this, and I really wanted that stencil, but I couldn't find it. So I just used the little... Your silence will not protect you. And I think on most of these, Mariah, and see down there where there's that little ink thing, can you make sure the stamp covers that little thing up, please?
Do my best there, Patricia.
Thank you. The truth is, most of us discover where we are when we arrive. Bill Watterson.
Oh, no worries, Acme.
Hope is a woman who has lost her fear. And I had little ants going this way, and then they came on, and then these over here are going this way.
Look at you. I love it.
Alice Walker. It is the job of thinking people not to be on the side of the executioners. Albert Camus.
Or like if you're in that one movie, he says, I think we're the baddies.
Yeah.
Are we the baddies?
Don't be the baddies.
Don't be the baddies.
What is it? Don't be a fascist.
Please don't be.
There are always flowers for those who want to see them. Henri Matisse. I thought that was a wonderful.
That's right. Eddie's got things queued up for Thursday.
Good Lord.
I know.
Next Thursday? This Thursday.
This coming one.
No. All right, now here I want to show you this.
Just extra impressed.
We
Ooh.
lower our worth by cropping pieces just to fit a puzzle. Okay, I had all kinds of little mucky stuff out there. So I just took my little stamp.
Yeah, I love it. Kind of makes me want donuts.
Me too. Where are they? Haven't showed up today. Beautiful thing about learning is nobody can take it from you. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. Okay, so here we go. And, you know, I really, after I did that, Mariah, I thought that would have been the perfect spot for the stamp. I'm so sorry, but
okay.
I think.
I'll work it out.
Yeah.
I might have to stamp that one on a thing and then cut it out. Because, see, I've done that before. I learned things.
When we lose the right to be different, we lose the privilege to be free. Charles Evan Hughes. And again, I just took that little stamp and went along the edge there. The capacity for delight is the gift of paying attention. You see those little ants down there at the bottom? Now, I think this is really wonderful because I have a lovely gradation there. People are like books. Some deceive you with their cover, others surprise you with their content. Now, I put covers there.
Oh.
I had to come back and cover it up. But you can just barely see it.
That's right. I think it's a funny little mistake.
I do too. Now, people do have multiple covers. Okay, now, can you see this down here? If this was really bothering me, I could do something with it, but I didn't think it was enough to really, I don't know. One of the great challenges in life is knowing enough to think you're right, but not enough to know you're wrong. Got to think about that one a little bit. I love that quotation. I use it more than once, but I think this is a lovely bookmark. All right, here's one of these skinny suckers. No one escapes where they've been. Tom Moonhaven. I have no idea who that person is, but I love that quotation.
Careful. Sometimes we try to know who we get these quotes from. You know?
Yeah, okay. When one teaches to learn. I think that's really
I really love these.
Well done
Yeah.
bookmark there. Okay, here we go. Belief gets in the way of learning. Robert A. Heinlein. And you can see the mucky muck there. I needed to be a little more spot on with my stamping, but
can you show that? Well, you know what? You got to come back to CAW to see the end artwork or whatever. We'll go through them again over at CAW once I get them stamped and everything.
It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Aristotle. Okay, so I spent a lot, you know, Mariah and I looked at these a long time.
I really love how that turned out. That's amazing.
You see my little ants?
I love the ants.
I just circled the little dots that were out there on the blue, and then the ants came from the front to the back. See
Hello,
that?
everybody coming in. I know I've missed some folks.
If you always do what interests you, at least one person is pleased. You don't know how much, Katharine Hepburn, but that is my guiding principle in life. When people show you who they are, believe them.
Maya Angelou.
I forgot who when I read it. I had to put who in.
Ooh.
Who knew? There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. Leonard Cohen. Now, I did go through on these, Sophia, and I put in a little line there because they kind of got lost in the background, and I thought I needed that.
Yeah,
and
to help.
Circled the circles down there to bring the white back in. It is the first responsibility of every citizen to question authority. Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah.
And we're just now learning that Ben was kind of a douche. There is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it. I love that. Okay, now I don't know why. Oh, here I have to.
Spent quite a bit of time clearing this thing out.
I did because after a while it starts clogging up, and they get stuck down there in the little chomper bit.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes just needs a nip.
Happens. Now, some of these I don't think that they need chomped. The truth is, most of us discover where we're headed when we arrive, but look at that lovely little...
Oh, it looks like a piano almost.
Kind of...
Yeah.
Movimiento. I worked a long, hard... I thought about this long and hard. Okay?
Okay.
And finally what I did is I just thought, you know, because on the others, remember, I did the background, right? I just couldn't do it on this one. So I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to color the tulip.
Yeah.
And I think I love it. I think it's very simple. It's very straightforward. If you have yet to be called an incorrigible, did I spell that right? Defiant woman, don't worry, there is still time. Dr. Clarissa Pincola Estes. I have to look up incorrigible. I think there's, I don't know. Knowing how to think empowers you far beyond those who only know what to think. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, Carrie said this one reminded me of Banksy. So it does. It has a very Banksy.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Why that didn't sound right coming out on my mouth.
Now this is kind of Banksy-ish too. It's a leftover I had. Seek first to understand and then to be understood. Ancient Chinese proverb. But this is just, again, this is some stamp off paper.
Yeah. And then your chopped up scribble stamp thing. I love that.
Oh, yes. And this really is. Yeah, this background is like really cool. Okay, so I'm using a new flower here.
That's the Funky Flower by Christy Hartman.
And Christy Hartman, I have one of these just for you. The purpose of art is to raise people to a higher level of awareness than they would otherwise attain on their own. Versailles.
You are being very talky today. Yeah. What?
Good schools, like good societies and families, celebrate and cherish diversity. Deborah Mears, she was an educator. Okay, here's another one of those, my chopped up stamp.
People are very impressed with the bookmarks.
Thank you. Belief gets in the way of learning. Robert Heinlein.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the way that you obtain one of these bookmarks is by showing up over at CAW. That is our other channel, Creative Artivist Work. We do that on Sunday afternoons after our, PM stream in the morning. So you show up there and then you get to email us and tell us that you were there. We'll know because, it's a small channel.
Yeah, we're going to check too.
Yeah,
see if
you get verified.
Verification.
Okay,
so this one, I felt really good about marking my name in a prominent spot there because this is my stamp.
It is.
And I made
This is all your work.
This is all my work.
Even though it's a sort of a reproduction of the work, but it's your work being reproduced into different work that's by you.
Exactly.
It's a full cycle.
It certainly is. It has gone full cycle. Man is least himself. When he talks in his own person, give him a mask and he will tell you the truth. Oscar Wilde.
And she left me plenty of room to stamp that at the bottom. I love that.
I'll show you this because you can see it here too.
That looks
See
so
this?
good.
I just stamped it lightly.
It looks so good. It's kind of like that, and it was terrible wallpaper because, if you had a chair, that.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm talking about. The kind of grassy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was up against, if it was an area where chairs were near or anything like that, it would wear off. Or the light switch area was always gross.
And there wasn't anything you could do.
No,
Yeah, strip it off and start again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's this cool flower again. There's nothing so terrible as activity without insight. Okay. And these I just stamped on them. And it says, she who takes notes listens well.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient Chinese proverb. I really, I wanted both ends to look. Because somebody said, oh, they remind me of a shawl. I don't know who said that. Tell me. Somebody said that in one of the. Okay, this has got some little mark work on it. And I did sign it down here. That which we learn now allows us to move forward faster in the future. Patricia Carmichael, edited 08-2026. Now that's a real, that's
I love these black and white ones.
I do too. No one escapes where they've been. And I love that. And I came back in and did a few more little, things there because I thought it needed it. This one obviously didn't need anything. Oh, it did on the back here. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain. Okay, now see, I put an idea, but it's not an idea. It's a thought without accepting it. So
you fixed it.
I fixed it. It's a little, it's a little
oopsie whoopsies
but
by
whatever.
P.
It's what you learn after you know it all that counts. Judith Gelman. But see, look at that wonderful pattern background there with that stamp.
It was Paula that said that about the rug looking business.
Okay, here we go, Christy Hartman. I like being me. It pisses off all the right people. This is Christy Hartman's.
She sent that to us one time. I don't know if she, but we're attributing her because she sent it to us.
Knowledge alters what we seek as well as what we find. Depends on what you're looking for. Give these babies a little nip.
Hello,
there.
Beth. And hello, everybody coming in. Hi, Margaret. I know I've missed some other folks. Let me know if you want some hellos. Give me pinky hello hands.
Okay, so
and
this is this is what happened here. So I screwed up the writing. Had to come back and make a cover up.
This is a cover-up situation.
And I didn't even bother writing on this because I already knew that wasn't going to work. So I went ahead and just put down the thing.
Yeah.
And as soon as I stamped that flower, Mariah, you know what I thought?
That's where that
is where.
But what I'm going to do is actually.
If you do it right there.
Yep.
And the same on this one.
Yeah.
Right there. Or right up there. Doesn't matter. Okay. So what I did with this, and this is kind of cool. This is the, one of the long alls.
Oh, I really did love how that one turned out.
I know. Well, now
wow.
I came in and tore some other parts because it was, it was just big areas. And I thought it needed something to scale. So I just came in and glued down. But that's what's lovely about the tissue paper. You can't tell. But you can just see down there. Can you see? This is one of the cards.
Oh!
And I at first I was like, okay, I don't really like that. That's kind of irritating. Now, on this side, what I did is I went ahead and I gessoed it and stamped on it with the, one of the, one of those stamps that I showed you
Sophia
earlier.
says she's so happy that some of her bits that she sent us contributed to some of these. They are fabulous. Well done, P.
Thank you. Of course, bits are always
welcome.
Always welcome. Now, see how that's turning up there? You can see that. That's going to happen, folks.
Yeah, you got to come back and just,
even after you've had it for a while. Oh, I got to tell you a story about my pen. Okay, so
it's bent.
I was looking for my pen all over the place. I mean, I actually just moved everything around on this thing, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's down on the floor, and I'm going to stick it in my foot. So I got my flashlight out, checked all around down there and everything. Could not find it. So I just used one of my extras over here. I don't like them because they're not. I like the length of this one. It goes, it gets down in there. Size matters. Anyway, I was working on, and I was reaching across here, and I was going, God dang, what's poke? It had glued to the front of my shirt. And I don't know. Thought that was
Well,
funny.
at least you didn't, stab your arm.
Well, I did. I kept feeling that little
Well, it was
prickly,
poking.
and I just ignored it.
You got poked. You didn't get stabbed. It's different.
Oh yeah, it was just a stickery kind of.
Don't be dramatic.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't penetrate.
Hello, Jeanette. Oh.
Now there's a little bit that's going to need trimming off there, but we're not going to get all, anal and whatnot.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So that's what I did on that one. I just put that down. And I just, one of the things is you just...
Hello, Solemn Gallery.
Honestly do have to be prepared to alter your plan when you're doing these kind of things. And what I really think is great about, doing these smaller little collage kind of things, you can kind of get the hang of it. It's not like you're, doing a whole
Mural.
yeah kind of thing. A big old thing.
A big old thing.
A big old thing. Don't start with the big old things. Start with the smaller things and kind of work up to it. Oh, check that bubble out. Look at that.
And welcome everybody that has come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Get those thumbsy upsies if you would, please and thank you. Number one, easiest, fastest, freest way to support this channel is to give those thumbsy upsies. That is after you have subscribed to the channel. I'm assuming that you have subscribed.
Sometimes you have just enough glue on the sides of your pen to get her done.
Yes. P is using the art glitter glue. The covering is a muff knitted by our very own Becky.
You can't even see it because,
her
just,
glue is gross.
Look at
her
that,
muff
Mariah.
is gross
It's just
too.
coming off in little pieces. I ought to save those. I might be able to use those for something.
It's just gross. I don't. Nope. No, thank you.
Oh, pshaw.
Yep.
Okay. Put that up there.
I would like y'all to see that my muff is very clean and wonderful.
Well,
much like myself.
Okay, so we've got a lot of these. So we want to keep that in mind. Now, what do I have over here? Okay, so I need to write on the back of that. You don't want to watch me do that.
And my baby spent my pen.
Nobody wants to see that. I don't even want to see that. Because sometimes I try to talk when I'm writing, and that is never a good thing. And usually what I do when I start doing my writing is I will put on some kind of background stuff that I don't really care about listening to it. I just put it on.
You mean watch it?
Watch it. I don't care about watching it. I just listen to it, and sometimes I don't even need to do that. Okay, here we go.
It's just white noise.
White noise. White noise. So I'm going to show you the newest iteration that kind of go with this.
Okay.
And I decided I don't like the brown.
Well,
I don't like it. It doesn't have the same
oomph.
That. Oh, and here we need to talk about this. I don't know. Do y'all want to do a little collage here, real time?
Well,
it's kind of a little bit.
What else are you?
I drive.
She's supposed to be doing the bookmarks on call, but she's just into it.
Okay, you know what? We'll just save that.
You need to save the bookmarks for call.
I need to save
this was the teaser to the call bookmarking artist business that happens over at Creative Artivist Work.
Now, we're going to do some stamping today, though, just to get these ready.
You can prep away, lady.
We're prepping away.
This is Tweak It Tuesday.
Tweak It Tuesday.
Tweak it, prep it, tips and tricks.
So this is going to be a one-off, and it's all ready to go.
All the little bits.
You should probably send this to Sophia.
I still have her other one, too, at home bien.
Because this is her leaf.
Yeah. You want it back.
And this is a really wonderful little quote on the back. So
okay.
All right, here.
I need to stamp it.
You do need to stamp it.
I got a lot of stamping to do, it seems.
You do have a lot of stamping to do. All right, so you watched me do this the other day.
And
the reason we couldn't do it is because it was on watercolor paper. And watercolor paper, because it sucks it in, takes longer to dry than take, you know, if it's just on the surface. But
Good night, Carrie. Thanks for hanging.
by the same token, the watercolor paper is ideal because you don't have to worry about anything being transient. Once it gets sucked down into the watercolor paper, you
Locked
might
and
have
loaded.
a little bit of transfer, but it's not going to be major.
It's locked in.
It's locked in. Thank you. Okay, so I use 2 sprays here, and I can't tell you which one is. I don't like the red one so much, but I think I'm going to once I get some stamping on here.
Okay.
That's my thought.
I think it's a good thought.
Is that
Certainly
a
a
good
good starting point.
Now, Mariah,
Hello, Kathy.
do we have a stamp with Moroccan on it?
We do. Now we have classic Morocco because we have Darcy's stamp, which is the classic Morocco. We also have Melty Morocco as a little strip stamp. So which one would you like?
Well, I think I'd like both.
She would like them all.
I would like all of the above. Now, here's what I'm thinking. And I did find another.
And look at me finding things. Pretty much.
I found this other stamp.
It's sweet.
See, I knew I'd need that. So I was messing around here with the different. I think that the reason I like this here is because it seems to have a little bit of that same kind of flavor to it.
Flavor, she said.
Now, I'm going to get out the thing because I did interview some others. So I want to talk about it. Because one of the things is you
Whoop, that was my bad. I gave it to her wrong.
see the back of that thing? I guarantee it. It's been frotaging its friends.
Because we also double stack them in these things, so that is a
See that?
definite possibility.
Yeah. That you want to take care of because that's going to mess you up. If you're dealing with that pristine. Now that wasn't too bad.
Now I don't know what you have done.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this.
I don't know what you have done with Darcy's. Because see, you had it. So I'm kind of wondering.
Okay, that's pretty good. And this has got some red stuff on here, which I don't really care. That's not going to be a...
Are you hearing me?
You don't know what I've done with it. And I'm saying I don't know either.
Right.
I'm agreeing with you.
Right.
Okay, so I don't know that I'm going to look over here in my I'm not going to look at the leaves. The leaves are good. Let's look in our flowers for a minute. What we're looking for here is something that has more kind of squared off edges. Now that we've located the borders of the molten Morocco business.
Now, the other thing we do have are like the,
You see, I like that one, but I just wish it were a little bit bigger.
like if you want to kind of keep with the whole meshy business.
All right, let's try that one out. Let's interview that one.
Here, we've got Carrie's and then we've got ours. Got the big circle one. Here, look, there's meshy stuff. So it kind of has the same feel.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, we'll hand them back so I can put them back.
Not for this particular project.
She said no. Yeah, I don't know where Darcy's Melty Morocco went, but like you used it a lot. Because you did prints on the gel plate with it. So I don't know exactly where it ended up.
Yeah, this is sometimes what happens, folks.
Seeing it.
Okay, so here's a flower that I think I really want to use.
You need to be more specific, otherwise I'm going to stop looking.
Okay, you're fine. Don't look anymore.
Okay.
Thank you, Mariah.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your indulgence. All right, so we're going to get out our paper here. Our stamp off paper. Because remember, we want to check it out before we do it on the real deal here.
I know. Mine's disconnecting too. It's very annoying. Sorry.
What is it?
Gray's getting, like, the chat keeps connecting and disconnecting. Mine does too. I don't know what the deal is. It's very annoying. It's like, it comes in and out. Or right back in.
What was happening with my Ryan Hall, y'all?
Yeah.
Was the voice thing was going all.
Did you get that checked out?
And somebody says, I think
The gremlins are in
I think the bot needs some lozenges.
It's feeling hoarse.
And so somebody said, I don't know, you know, like 4 or 5 people, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Saying the same thing. They said, Ryan is aware. You could just tell.
Sometimes we feel this way. I will just tell you, as you know, as people who are on the stream and as our mods know, like, it's like, okay, and I don't know if y'all ever watch Hassan Piker, but he's like, I know. It's like, I got it. Yep, we're aware.
We're aware. Okay, I like that a lot. Now, see, when I'm holding that up to that, I'm thinking, okay, we're getting some of those same sharp edges there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the other thing is you could go way on the other side of the thing and just have it all, you know, be kind of wavy and curly and whatnot. But I'm just like, now, see that? See that? Right there? That's what I'm talking about. You need to...
Angel Rose, it's Vanessa, right?
Scrub up the backside.
Been a little bit, girl.
Who?
Angel Rose Designs, which I believe is Vanessa, if I remember correctly. She will correct me. Hello, Shauna. Hello, Linda Veal. Hello, everybody coming in. Do give those thumbsy upsies. Like it, love it, watch more of it. I need some more thumbsy upsies, please and thank you. Now, remember, if you're on your mobile device, you can close down chat for a second, give that thumbsy upsie, and then pop right back in there.
Okay, I don't know that I love this.
For the thing.
For there.
Yeah.
And let me tell you why. I think this is just too much dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's too solid in certain places. So it's not going to work for this. But here's the thing. Look at how cool that is.
It gives you great static. Sometimes you just need some static. This is like the white noise. I'm telling you. Look at that. That's fun.
Yeah.
Therapeutic at the very least.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
We were talking about that earlier on, Sean.
Okay, so I think that I'm going to go ahead. Mm-hmm. Now, this is the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But I showed you this one already. And I decided it's just too rounded. It doesn't have the sharpness that I need to it. So this is definitely going to be our flower for this particular project.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to take these and put these away.
Those were all Sophia's. That's so funny. Because P doesn't know. And she's like, who is this? Who is this? Okay, I'm feeling very either Darcy today or Sophia or, you know, whomever it is. Or, you know, she just gets, and it's funny because I think what happens is like you get kind of a style going. So therefore you start picking like a lot of that particular designer stuff.
Yeah.
Even though there's quite a bit of crossover too. I mean, our designers do things that work very well with one another. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just going to turn this over because I kind of like the stuff that's going on there, and we're just going to get after it here. Okay, so the first part is deciding where your flower is going to go.
Oh, that's right. Yes, Sophia did post a most fabulous post using her those like that geometric one that P just showed. So she's got a
this one
post. No, that one. Nope. The staticky one. Flip your paper over and show the staticky one.
That one.
That's the one. That's part of there's 3 different ones that are available.
I really this reminds me of the things in the bar where the dartboard. Okay, so I like this, and I think putting my flower image over here on this side is going to be more better as far as balance is concerned. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Now I do have to consider, do I want the pointed part or do I want to square it up? You see what I'm saying?
I think you want the pointy part, because if you square it up, it's too much blockiness.
Too much blockiness. Okay. Well, we're going to try it.
Hello, Eric.
Isn't that, I think
So nice.
That's absolutely lovely.
Sophia also sent us a bunch of really cool, remember? She'd cut out a bunch of these for us.
Oh, yes.
And I have some in my original, what started of the fish books. I got them in some other little books.
Well.
Yeah. I think you got some too. I don't know where you put yours.
I don't know where I put mine. That's part of the problem with things, you know? I have these things and Okay, now, I don't like that. But what I am considering here is I am considering that could be a really interesting
rough edge kind of border.
A border thing if I get mucky muck on something.
Yeah.
Okay? Keep that in mind. I think I'm going to need this part rather than the other. This is why you do some stuff on different papers before you
dive in.
And you know, make that big.
Be sad.
Yeah. And feel bad because you can't. Oh, look at that. See? That's, and I'm already feeling this with some of my other little guys that I've got out here. You know, my favorite go-tos.
Yeah, favorite go-tos.
I'm going out in the middle because on the edges.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that. Fabulous. All righty. So now we come over here to our little hoodie doos. Sometimes I have a hard time seeing these. Like this little hoodie do here. That might be a good one, except I really...
I know, it's almost like you need the gray stamp pad just to be there to stamp them so that way you can see the design. Because if they've been stamped with the black ink, like black they're really hard to see.
Black on black. Okay, so I'm going to give this a little... Okay, I love that. If, putting the circle on top of that little point.
Oh, there you go.
Giving it a little goose.
Now it kind of looks like a little kitty cat.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
It is.
Okay, I love that. And then I'm going to give the little eyes down here. Now look at that.
See, now you can see it, Mo.
What did you say?
I said, B, I love you, but it's even harder for me to see the hoodie doos in your hand.
Oh, the hoodie do in my hand? Now, is that better? Am I?
She's talking about, like, if you want people to see the thing, you got to hold it up into the technology, and it's still even hard.
Oh, I apologize for that. I don't know what to say.
No, the stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
But if you hold it at an angle, sometimes you do get a little bit better of a view, but you got to hold it, like, right up in there.
Yeah. Okay, so now I've got this one, and I do love this stamp a lot, but it's very heavy. So I try to use it more or less at the bottom, or use it lightly, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, I do think we're going to go ahead and do another, I'm going to turn this.
This is Melty Morocco, the mark making one. See, that other one's the block. Yeah. Some people ask about that. They're like, what's the difference between mark making, like the lines or the block?
Well, this is the block. This is the line.
Correct.
We're using the lines.
That's right, Sophia. I believe that they do. Now, one of the reasons that P is getting away with this very heavy-handed stamping technique that she's got going on here is that it is actually somewhat needed. Remember, this is watercolor paper.
Yes.
It's bumpy and all that.
All of that.
Cold press.
Gotta have just the right one here.
Yes, that's right, Eddie.
Okay, I'm really kind of liking that one because I think it'll fit into that. And you can just, you know, go over here on your try it out. And boy, that
you went.
Now see that's the kind of stuff you don't want to happen.
You went diagonal.
Yeah, and I need it. Let me stamp
line it up better.
Stamp one down here so I can muss about with it.
Get your approach right.
Get my approach right. Okay, so is that the part I want to? Okay, I've cut this weird, so it's kind of off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't like that.
Nope, the foam is the foam.
That's too much. Okay, let's try this one. I don't really like that. So, is this the fat one?
I think so.
All right, I think that's going to be great.
Because you're just doing a little bit of it. Yeah.
But see how you mess around with those? You mess around with them because that's what gives you what you need. Now, I'm going to come down here and we're going to alter this. Give a little weight to that bottom jobby there. Brings the top and the bottom into play there. Now, I have to grab my toolkit here and see what else we've got here. I need something else.
Something else.
Something else.
Maybe a bubble.
Yeah, but see, it can't touch.
Why not?
I guess I could have a little bubble.
Because she's keeping people in quarantine.
Okay, well, we're going to have to alterate. Because I don't want those bubbles together.
Look at it. One's stuck to the lid.
Oh, that's funny. And I am going to use coffee beans sometimes. I just don't know that it's going to be today.
Okay.
All right, here we go, folks. This is what you can do.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, what about Rhonda's new ones? The little, the heart, the diamonds, clubs, spades.
It's too big. But now that might work on another one at the bottom.
Yeah, because the diamond actually might fit kind of nicely.
Where it is.
That's the real reason. Let's be real. Also, just to let y'all know, Rhonda is going through like some major medical stuff, and so she is going to be kind of in and out more so than she normally. She's here each and every stream, but she's got some things to take care of, so she wanted to let y'all know that.
Look at that.
Oh, I love. See, it's like little wands.
Now I don't know what I do with.
You made that fence a lot safer.
Okay, that's the big one. That was the little one.
Big hugs to Rhonda.
Big hugs to Rhonda.
Yeah.
We're thinking of you, Rhonda. I don't know if I like that. I think that's crowding it, but that's a possibility for another.
I kind of like it.
Another one.
I don't know what you're crowding.
Okay, I think that this is done for now.
I love the little baubles on top of the fence.
Dingle balls.
Baubles.
Baubles.
Oh, I just think it's fabulous.
I do too. And here's what I'm thinking about doing.
Bed knobs and broomsticks.
What do you think?
Well, I love it. See, this is just a way to make it your own. Because it'll never be the same twice.
You know it won't.
I love it. Leave it
Okay.
alone for a bit.
I'm going to leave it alone. Very good
Hi, Lynn.
point. Here's the thing. Some of these that I didn't do anything to for a long time, and I'm holding off on it,
Yeah.
is because I don't know exactly what it is that I want to do.
The plan has not come together.
The plan has not come together yet. So I'm not going to even worry about that. I'm just going to say,
She has no plan to modify.
I am going to just hold off.
She needs a plan in order to modify. That's how that works.
That is exactly right. Now, I'm going to go a little more in depth here on this one.
Okay.
Just because I really, I'm looking down here at this end and I'm thinking, well, should I have two? You know how I feel about two. I don't like two. But here's
she likes a 3.
Okay, we're gonna go for it.
I think you put a little tip in that side and a little tip in the other.
I think you're absolutely right, and that was exactly what I was thinking. But I want to make sure I've got all these because I have forgotten that side wasn't inked up.
Well, it really does suck when you've stamped so perfectly, but you did not get enough ink there. So it's best to get it all stamped up.
No wiggle, just a
Uh-huh.
Now I want to get. Gotta think about this.
Yes, it's on. That's good.
What?
Darcy said inspiration is on the horizon.
Thank you, Darcy.
Darcy cracks me up. I love you. She says things that just.
She says things that are funny, and she doesn't always mean. To
Well,
be funny.
yeah, and or she's just like, I think she kind of, I don't know.
Look at
Sometimes
that.
she knows.
Now, isn't that wonderful?
That is fabulous. And there's your 3.
There's my 3.
She got it in.
I got her in.
1, 2, 3.
3 in.
4, 5, 6, 6.
You notice how I turn this because I have such a hard time lining stuff up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Alicia. I think she's talking about all of us.
Now, in that, just look at that. I know, I apologize for all this stuff.
Yeah, let's get a little busy out there, but it is looking pretty cool, too.
It is looking pretty cool, but I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah.
And you know that other paper will be used.
Yes.
Okay. So now we can see what's going on here, because I was even starting to go, oh, you know, what? Where?
Oh, bye, Bobby. Thanks for hanging.
And I want to thank the people in call for giving me book titles to look up and check out. I'm kind of inundated with what's going on right now, but at a later date.
We
now I want to be real careful here because I've already got this business going on out here.
Yeah.
So I don't need a whole lot down here. I just need something.
Here's what I would do. I'm so sorry. I'm still.
What?
I'm adjusting to this. We're starting to adjust to our new. I think you need to do something kind of, fill it in around there. Either the flowers need to get filled in or around the flowers. One or the other.
Oh, background.
Because everything's sort of on the same level at this moment in time. So, need to differentiate.
All right, so I'm going to take my bubble stamp and I'm going to go along the bottom here and bubble it. Look at that.
Look at that. Good bubbling.
Good bubbling. Okay, so now, Mariah, my next question is, what we're talking about here, let's make sure that we're all talking about the same thing. You're talking about going in and using a color to paint around it.
Or if you want to do the flower, I think you should paint around it because I think that's
I like the painting
cool.
around it. And I don't think it always is what's going to happen. Now, here's what I need to do down here, though, because I don't.
Reestablishment.
I need to be careful down there.
Yeah.
But I think that that's going to work. All right, where's my favorite brush?
Well, and I think if you kind of fade it out, so that almost.
She didn't ask for much.
Well, I could do it. I can do it with sprays. What are you talking about, lady? Come on now.
Get my favorite little palette out here.
With her bottle cap water trough. Size matters.
Hey, and
it's really quite brilliant.
What? You all might think that make fun of that and whatever.
We will always make fun of you.
Okay.
It's like in the best of spirits of ever because you do funky, weird things that are like, that is actually pretty brilliant, but we're still going to make fun of you.
Okay, I'm thinking yellow.
I like that. That's a good, I think that's a good way to start because if you want to do something else, it still will allow you to do that.
I think that that's the color that I had out there. No, maybe not.
Don't go in heavy.
That might have been the other. Yeah, exactly. So we'll put a little water with it. And this is what's nice about your watercolor paper. It's going to be absolutely lovely to work with here. And if you don't want a really hard line.
Hello, Miss Ava Lee. No worries.
Just make sure you keep moving. Movimiento.
Yeah, because this is acrylic paint that she's using on this here watercolor paper.
Watercolor.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm not using watercolors is because I don't want to have to deal with the watercolor issue.
Well, and I think it's pretty smart, too, because what is in the background is a spray, which is going to get activated.
Which is do you see it activating there?
So, at least with the acrylic paint, it's going to lock in a little bit more so, even though we were pretty sure that the watercolor paper had locked in.
Well, somewhat, but it's still activating a little bit. Yeah. You can see the streaks there. And the other thing is if you are mixing up a custom mix here, make sure you've got enough to cover your entire area that you intend to cover. And you notice how I keep moving it around to get into the...
Yes.
That's a little tip and trick.
Yeah, don't try to just do it all from one angle. Move it.
Move it about.
And again, some of these things do seem obvious, and some people are like, oh, wow, thanks for that there, John Madden. Much appreciated. But sometimes these little obvious things aren't so obvious to everybody.
Well, you all are telling me things all the time that I'm going, oh, my God, I can't believe I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that seems obvious. I should have known that.
Where the hell was I when they handed out that advice?
This is feeling very giraffe-y at this point, and I like it.
Giraffe?
Giraffe.
I thought you were saying Jurassic. Now, see, this is how I get paint on the back of my...
Bye, Sophia. Thanks for hanging.
And I think that this is just so magical when you do this and you're sitting there and you're looking at it and you're going, it looks so different.
And
you can see my watercolor paper. This is not like high dollar. This is hippie crafter. I love it. I don't feel guilty if I have to, throw something away. There we go.
That looks so cool. I'm very happy with that.
transformed.
Now, I do think that maybe another something else here and there later, but I think you should let that all dry.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. But, yeah, okay. I'm going to just put that over here. Now, I'm going to show you something here on this one.
Hello, Paula K.
We'll color right here. Because I wanted to show you this, what I do with my damn pen.
I would be interested to see, like, kind of what a turquoisey color, because didn't you do a turquoisey one before, too?
Just a minute. I got to find my Sharpie gel. Always best to test it out. Okay, I do not want to have to work down into those little areas there, because it's a pain in the ass. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come along here with my pen, and I'm going to create this little boundary.
So paint stops here.
Paint stops there. Same on this end here, because getting him down in that little area right there, oh my lord, yeah, that'll just cause you to.
Well,
have a moment.
I don't know about all that. I feel like I could do it, but
I don't say rude things like that when you're doing things.
That is not true.
Well, it sort of isn't true, but that's what I'm going with
right
now. Okay, so I've established the boundaries here. Now, Mariah says we need some turquoise, and I just happen to have turquoise. I'm going to put this out here so I don't have to fetch it.
Okay.
Driving me crazy. Okay, where's my turquoise?
Hello, Julie Parker.
Well, I've got my ancient turquoise here. Oh, I love this so much.
This is the mix.
This is the mix.
Never to be repeated.
It is such a lovely color, and it's going to just absolutely tear me up when I use it all.
You should swatch it, so that way you have something to, like, a reference.
Well, I do have, I mean, there's a swatch on the side.
I don't know if that's the same.
I do the 3-wash system if I'm not running to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. I still had some of it on there. Remember, this has lots of product added to it. When I'm talking about product, I'm talking about all of those things that you get from Golden that do
different things.
They do things,
like the mediums,
like
yak, airbrush medium, things of that nature.
Okay, now you see we're kind of browning out there.
I like that though.
It doesn't really bother me a lot, and I love how.
See, this is how sometimes I know you feel when you're watching me do things. I just want to take that away from you. Do things to it. But it also feels inspiring. I just want you to know that too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Watching me do this?
Yeah, but I feel like I could.
You could do it faster and more better.
Well, not faster, more better, just kind of a little different approach. But I do like that, yes, and I agree with this blending out business that you're doing. Very much so agree with that.
This is a really good color choice, Mariah. And I mean, I probably would come up with this on my own, but we'll just say it might not have been in a timely manner.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Well, I think I was inspired by your earlier bookmarks. Because you had this other one.
I did have, and that's a different turquoise, though.
See, this one. So I felt like, But again,
I love this brown and this turquoise. I think that they look so good together.
It's a good mix. They complement one another.
Do. Just keep moving around so that you don't have a hard line.
Yeah.
That's really important.
Call that like back brushing.
Back brushing.
I don't know if that's an artist term, but it's definitely like a, you know, when you're staining fences, back brush it. If you're using a brush technique. Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm almost tempted. I was going to talk to you about this. Okay. If I came in here on the ends and where that little, the V part of the stamp comes down and just do this end and do this
I agree with that. That's going to look really cool.
I think it's going to tie it more together. It's not going to
well, because you did that hard, it's, you know, your boundary line, but then that also created a little bit of an issue for you. Called it out a bit too much, I think, is what the dealio. Because those ends were a lot lighter.
Yes, they didn't get the extensive exposure to the...
Yeah, I think that looks really cool.
Just makes it look a little bit more finished, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But you do have a natural barrier there where...
yeah.
And, you know, that is one of the things that I really kind of wanted to do today, Mariah, if you're willing to, is do a little bit of embossing on some of these.
Let me,
But we need to talk about it.
Okay, and we got 45 minutes.
Now, see, look at that.
Fabulous. And Solemn Gallery says turquoise makes everything better.
You know, it is a really good color. And everybody looks good in this color, I think. Izzy looks especially good in this color. Our little brown baby. Alrighty. So, grab one of these red ones here, because I feel like those are the ones. Okay, now this is really great because you have a natural border, a lighter border here, and down here, I think if the flower takes up this end, you've got this balancing this, and then you've got your border down here. That's
All
what.
Right. Now here's the dealio. Because you are doing it on that watercolor paper, we need to move quickly.
Okay, so I want to talk to you before we ever even start here.
Stamp heavily and move quickly.
So what I think we need to talk about is, what am I going to stamp with? And what are you going to emboss? Because we need to, as like you said, we need to have that ready to go.
Yeah. I think personally would be kind of cool if you went ahead and like kind of stayed on this turquoise track of things and did some. I got the blue. Hold on.
Well, no, I
Do
probably.
you have your archival inks over there?
I have them.
Okay. Yeah, because you have all the archival.
I do. Intentionally so. Okay, I'm going to move my palette over here right now. Get our inks out here. All right, now I'm going to clean up my stamp pad because I would really like for this to be. Okay, now see how that got all foamy out there? This is where you're. Okay, so I got rid of my foamy business. Now I do still I do still have some black on here, but I think it's going to be okay. This is archival. I'm just mostly not wanting to mess up my ink. And Mariah says turquoise.
Well, so I think your best one's going to be the bluish color next to the green there.
Yes, but what about this? What about orange?
Okay.
You do orange, then we do turquoise.
Oh, with the paint?
Paint.
Okay. Because I have that, hold on, let me get it.
Now, we're going to have, we need to think about this.
Okay.
Because my border down here, we don't want to suddenly just introduce, you know, whatever. But now we're going to do our flower up here. So maybe I need to get my border going down here before I do the flower.
I don't know if that necessarily matters.
Because I think that somehow or other they need to have a relationship. I don't suddenly think we're going to do black down there.
No, I don't. No, I think whatever your flower
so you want to
your...
hold off on doing the border until we do the flower, so then we can like make decisions about the border afterwards. I think that's a good idea. I just talked myself out of that. Okay.
I'm here for you.
Bless your heart.
Hello, Lorraine. Thank you.
Okay, so I do want to talk about these, and I'm just going to
hello, Luann.
Give you a little fingerprint. That's that. If we use that, it's not going to show up at all.
Here's my feeling. Here's my hesitation towards the. I think you should do green with the flower and the border, and then come in with like a lighter turquoisey color, or do orangish yellowy with your fill in, because it just needs to have a more contrast.
Okay.
I even have this library green. I don't know if you want here. Look. And you could actually, I think there's an open spot in there. You could.
Well, there is because I had my brown out over here.
Oh, okay. She's feeling unsure about that.
What were you thinking about using as far as your, you know, the embossing color, if we use something like that?
Well, I just use clear. Because I don't have anything that's going to, like, match up. Well, I mean, I do.
Okay, do you have something in limey?
Limey?
Limey in the powder?
Well, oh, in the powder, no.
Do you have yellow? Do you have yellow powder?
It's just like Go Fish. I'm feeling very Go Fishy here. I do, but it is this crazy. Is it the thick stuff? Hold on. No, it's this crazy stuff, which is very. It's the even says opaque, pastel opaque. So
okay. I don't know. I kind of like it.
It is, but it doesn't. That may not even make any difference to this.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I don't know for a fact, but I'm
okay. Now I got to remember to stamp the right.
Trying to bust it up because it's clumpy.
Okay, well you get to busting that up, and I'm getting ready to stamp here.
Okay, I'm here.
We don't have a replacement or a re-inker here. Well, that is just coming off black.
Oh, I think you're fine. Just
okay. We're just gonna go with it.
Just go with it. In fact,
you
may just need something extra juicy. And here, I got spruce. Here, stop messing around with it. I'm just worried that when you go into the watercolor paper.
Okay, so this is stuff you do not want to use unless you are using
sealing, because it's gonna probably bleed out, which actually might be kind of cool. I think we're gonna do some cool things here. It's Tweak It Tuesday, y'all. Welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. If you're new here, please subscribe, and then you can chat over in the chat. If you're watching on replay, we appreciate it just the same. We really do. If you would please, though, let us know down below in the comments.
I'm not happy with that at all.
Well, we're going to make it awesome. And if you're also watching on replay, hype it if you know what we're talking about.
But I think I've already got a plan. On what to do.
Fix-it plan.
A fix-it.
She's got that modification incoming.
Modification.
Incoming. I'll tell you, this crazy stuff is crazy.
Clean this off.
All right, I got a suggestion for you here.
Okay.
Because it's kind of interesting that, you know, the ink is sort of still haloing out around it. So that means, you know, it hasn't been fully covered. I think you should come back with your just wet brush and see what blooms out around it. Because see, that yellow is so pale.
Yeah.
I forgot that it does kind of go.
Yeah.
More
well,
dull.
all right. Now here, let me explain to you what. This edge of this needed to interrupt this line.
Oh, that's what she was upset about.
That's what I was upset about.
Well, we can
figure
something out.
What? We're just going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that it's even there.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to see if we could get another.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Now would be the time to replicate this color. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go ahead and do a spruce, and you're going to waw it down there at the bottom.
What color am I wawing?
Same color you just did.
Thing.
That same yellow.
Okay.
This is what happens here, you know? Not everything goes as planned. And you just have to.
I kind of wish it would hold this, like, you know, more yellow. See, and it didn't. Sticking on there. Ain't sticking on there, lady.
It isn't sticking?
But I think it might be kind of cool.
Okay, well, let's go with it.
Okay. And I think this is a great, you know, some of the things that we talk about. It's like, hey, listen, you know, you got to be careful with the watercolor paper because it may or may not suck up the ink too fast. You know, we could go over it with the embossing ink, which is the clear kind of glossy, you know, whatever it is, the oily business. There you go. But see, it didn't stick to all of that because it had just sucked it in and was dry. Yeah, and I don't know what is up with the ad thing. Like, it's not supposed to come on during the stream, but like they're always doing new and different things that are very annoying. So, yeah, unfortunately, we don't have control over that.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the ad stuff that they do. It's really interesting that
during the live stream?
Yeah. Because they've started popping in ads over like the chat, which is super annoying. And it doesn't do it like all the time and to everyone. I don't know what all that's about.
Well, that's a bunch of horse pucky.
Horse pucky, yes. 100%.
But does it stop and then continue it? Or do you lose part of what's going on?
Hold on. Supposedly, it's supposed to just kind of like run over off to the side of it or to the top of it or whatever. But I don't know. Sometimes I've had them to where like you have to turn the thing off, like you hear it or you still hear the stream, but then like the ads going. It's really annoying and terrible. And yeah.
All right. We're going to continue on the vein that we're going.
Yeah, and I always have them turned off. Like, there should just be one at the very beginning. Like, when you first come in. Mm-hmm. Now, in the replay, I do have some control over it. Now, whether they stick to that or not, I cannot necessarily confirm or deny. But I do go back in once it has rendered, which they've been doing pretty quickly. Now that I say that, though, now it'll take for frickin' ever. I swear. One of those things. But I do remove a lot of them. I do monetize. Helps with the, you know, things around here. Paying the bills and who's it, what's it.
Now, I'm hoping that this is going to, you know, repeat some of them, and then we're going to come in with...
I'm really curious as to whether this ink kind of comes out, and I think it's going to be cool. I mean, the nice thing is like, you didn't spend a ton of time creating this background. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god.
Oh, no.
Masterpiece thing.
I don't really... Ow.
Yeah, it's hot.
Like that background. Okay, now I'm kind of liking this because it's 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Now get the water on it, girl.
Put the water to it.
Yeah.
Nada. I mean, I don't know what you did to it to make it
Lock in.
lock in, but I think it's locked in.
All right. That's something.
That's something.
Hello, Lisa Mingus.
You know what I was talking to you about? Make sure you mix up enough paint.
Yeah, I don't think you did that.
Hey, I'm going to pull it off.
We like to tell y'all things and then not do them.
Mariah's dad used to say, free advice is worth the price. You didn't get a bill for that one, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of mucking up with the brown from the...
I'm not upset with that, though, personally.
Well, I don't know that there's enough contrast here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of, you know.
Yes, finding out.
Finding out. But we're committed. We got to...
That's right. At least
follow
get one.
Follow through.
With this layer of things, more can be done, but you should at least follow through with what you have done already. So that way it doesn't look like, oh, I just stopped because that was a bad idea. Best to continue your bad idea, therefore you can then remedy the whole thing. I like the fade of it, though, personally. Because I find that to be kind of interesting.
Oh, now see, we're getting a little bit of bleed through down here.
Mm-hmm. I think it just takes a minute.
Maybe.
And you're not using enough water. You haven't thoroughly convinced it that it needs to be awake. You just spritzed it.
There's always one of those in every crowd.
Yes.
Okay, I'm really liking the way this green is up here.
I do too.
I want more of that.
And I think it's partially, well, you did mix in a little bit of your green there.
I did.
Your, yeah. Your palette. No, that's because you want it to go limey.
Limey. There we go. Phthalo green yellow shade
Okay.
with some yellow. We'll mix in some yellow.
Yes.
With it.
She doesn't clean her nozzles all the time.
I do not. I try to.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm
Busy.
Into the moment. Let's get some more Benzie out there.
I'm very excited that you're using that Benzie because we got a lot of it for whatever reason.
Yeah,
in all the forms.
All of its forms.
I think because it always like comes in a set because it's basically like primary yellow.
It's their primary yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Limey that baby out.
Ooh, yeah, that's a bit more than you need.
That's a bit more than I need, but
spread it out. Spread it out.
See, that created that nice little edge.
Yeah, it's kind of like you need to keep the darker limey color right up against the flower and then spread out from there. We're learning things, y'all, together in real time. Hopefully you're enjoying this. And I like that it's blurring out the background because you kind of need that with this one with the flowers being as light as they are.
Yes. Good point. Okay, I think that's looking absolutely. I think we saved it, Mariah.
We're getting there.
There wasn't enough contrast between the background.
That's right.
And the foreground.
Yeah. And what you may even think about doing is coming in around the flower or inside of the flowers with just a white, like a little bit of a whitewash.
That is really a great suggestion. And I would have thought of that.
She would like y'all to know
next week
that she would have totally gotten there.
I would have totally gotten there.
And we could have talked about it on Saturday.
We could have talked about it till the cows came home.
Or on Sunday, sorry. My brain is still... Yeah. Yeah. We'll leave here at 5. So get dressed.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to go and
That's what you're going to wear?
We're going to go check out the teacher.
Oh, you're going to come with us? I think that's great.
Yeah.
You can chit-chat with her while we're doing the supply thing.
I'm wearing my camo pants.
Do they have any holes in them?
No.
Okay, good.
They might have some paint on them.
That's fine. Paint's fine. Holes are a different thing. Holes are a deal breaker.
Well, I think they're mostly in the crotch. I'll keep my legs together. I just said that. That wasn't true.
She wanted to say that.
I just had to say that because I knew y'all get a kick out of it.
Yeah. I love that. See?
All right, now, what do you think about coming down here and kind of doing a wash?
Now be careful because you do have more of the ink exposed down there. So it's going to do something a little different. And I can't really guarantee what that's going to be for you. I'm not against it. But I think maybe what you should do is go in with more of the yellow. Start with that versus with more of the green because it's already going to have green.
On the green side?
Yeah. Yeah, it's looking really cool. And now that it's soaking in and that's... The areas are really deepening in color and the spread is really nice on it. I like that. And I like that it's a little more yellow because it actually is a better nod to the flower at the other end.
Yes, down here.
Mm-hmm. See, had you put too much of the limey color there, it wouldn't have had the same
Yep.
relationship.
And that's not going anywhere. So I guess it's heat setting. It sucks into the paper.
Yeah.
And then when you come in, it got enough of that stuff on there.
Yeah.
Even though it's not showing up there, that it set it.
So that's good information. But a lot of that has to do with the watercolor paper.
Yes.
It really does.
Now, the other thing that I could come in here, Mariah, with is pink.
Oh, I think that like a nice little, yes, light pink would be really lovely.
Because you've already kind of got some of that going on there.
Yeah.
All right, well, the thing is, you want to let that dry.
Yeah, because otherwise you're going to start running together. And then you're going to...
And they will suck in together and become something that you're not really too terribly excited about. All right, let's put that over here. Now, what are we going to do? We're just going to look at each one of these, and each one of these, you determine what you're going to do.
Well, let's try something a little different with this one.
Okay.
Here's a thought. What if you did a little spritz of water and then stamped
With the green.
with whatever's still on the stamp?
I don't know.
Because then, if it's totally yuck, you can come back over it
And do
later
something
on.
else. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And I want it right there.
Okay. Because remember, there's still quite a bit probably of that Catherine Pooler spruce ink on the stamp. And it's definitely going to be activated by the little bit of spritz that's going on there.
Oh, I like that. Okay, I like that. But now we need to repeat that. What to do with my dadgum spritzer thing here.
So this was just it. It was just there. I don't know if you want to ink up again. Okay. Yeah, or just leave it there for a second. Let that, ink come down. Oh, I think that looks really cool.
I want that to be a little less.
Oh, I like that. And again, can come back later, let this dry, and reestablish the stamping, because you're going to have it filled in that area, which I think it'll give it a cool little halo. Leave that one alone.
I know. You know that I really.
Yeah, I know, that's hard.
It's so hard. So hard. Okay, I kind of like that. Let's see if we can pull that off in another.
Do you want to try like blue? Because I got the, juniper mist. Because I think a blue would be kind of nice.
I don't like that.
Hold on, I have the...
Always make sure that you're starting off with a full magazine.
So I've got dress blues. I also have eucalyptus if you want to go with a little bit more.
Oh, I kind of like that. Oh, overfilled, so it kind of pushed out when I put the lid on that.
And I got Bay Breeze.
Okay, let's Bay Breeze it, and then you can what?
Okay.
I need. Do you have turquoise?
I do. It's going to be kind of a clearish one, so it'll probably work really nicely.
Okay. Now my stamp. I still got a little stuff on it. Let's give it a little
dusty dust.
Well, it's just because it was wet.
Yeah. So I have the Distress Salvaged Patina embossing glaze.
Great. I love it.
Mm. And this is a little finer of a embossing powder, so it's going to stick more. That's the other thing about that yellow. It's just, it was like a medium kind of powder. Wasn't fine. And it does matter. Especially when you're working in this kind of situation where it's like you're stamping directly to paper and to paper that is meant to like actually absorb stuff. It's going to alter the results. That's really beautiful because it still had some of that dark green on there.
Oh, yeah.
That really darkens it up. Soaks it in.
I love that. Now is going to be our challenge here. Is getting that to happen down here. Okay. My feeling about this is, I know that this is kind of a...
What are you doing there? You're making things fuzzy.
All right, you ready?
Uh-huh.
Now, even if that is a little bit different, I think that we're going to be able to do some...
It's going to be closer than you think, really. See?
Oh, I love it. All right, now, next one. That. Probably solid, but let's go with this little jobber. The really nice thing about doing this embossing business is that it's a lot easier to come in with your wash because it has it stops it. You know, the edges. You don't have to be so... Like, I probably won't even draw any border down there. I'll just leave that just like it is because I know that the edges of the circle are going to stop it from going into the...
That's exactly right, Mo. Thank you.
What did she say?
Oh, she's answering Julie Parker.
Look at that.
I love it. It's like little eyeball flowers.
It is. Now, I think our background color, I think we're going to go with something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go orange.
Bye, Carla. Thanks for... Well, I know she's watching on the big screen. She's just leaving chat. That's cool.
But I'm going to put it in the palette over here and mix in some yellow with it.
Okay.
But I have to be... And even if I get a little...
You got 9 minutes, and we got to stop, because we got to head to this, teacher meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Meet this teacher. Not a teacher meeting, but a meeting of the teacher. It's different. Nobody's in trouble yet. I love this. It's a little much. You need to spread it out, but, I like... There you go. There you go. She knows what she's doing. She just needs my help, though, my encouragement.
Absolutely.
Oh, but I like the thought. Keep at it. Oh, she's not. Oh, see, you could ombre it out. Have green at the top. I'm not against this. That was the universe telling you something, and she ain't listening.
And I just feel I just went underneath that, so we'll definitely have to do a little missionary work on the backside. Upset.
That's all right.
That's what happens. I think I'm getting a little spread here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that wasn't where I put the green, but I'm getting a little.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I love this, and I think you should leave it alone down there. Leave it alone, because I kind of like that it's just not quite. No, she has her own feelings about things.
I do, just like you do.
Mm-hmm. I'm voicing my feelings more these days. I do love that. Don't rub it too much.
I don't know how I ever managed.
I don't either.
I mean, it's
like it. I just
absolutely mind-boggling.
I know. And I kind of want you to leave that little extra at the top, because it's just like it glowing more. See, look at that. That's beautiful, and you know it is.
No, I don't.
That's right.
I do
It'll
not.
make you go blind. That's right. You just don't. You just gotta be careful. Public service announcements all throughout the arting. If you know, you know. If you don't, you might need to.
I did yellow it out just ever so
There you
slightly.
go. I love it. And that little extra oranginess in the one tip. It's good stuff right there, y'all. Just keeps messing with it.
Okay. You see, it's kind of going. It's bellying up.
It's on the move. You need to move towards me. There you go.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. This is my favorite. What do y'all think? Is it your favorite?
I do.
Say we need to
love
end
it.
on this one. Let's leave on a good note.
Leave on a good note before I screw something up.
That's right. Before she really doesn't listen to me, and then we got to get into it.
And nobody wants that.
I like to save that for
I'm
Mondays.
leaving these two on here because I think that they're too
Yes, the green. Yes, those last two. And then I do think.
And look what I did when you weren't looking.
Did you sneak something? What'd you do?
I went over the top
when I was
with
wine. But see, yeah, that's what I was talking about. But she just wanted to get it done. Oh,
well,
that's
I needed
good.
to while it was still moist.
Because you still wanted that faded look.
I wanted the faded look.
Okay.
It's very watercolory, I think.
Yeah.
And I think this is too, even though it's not.
I'm pretty pumped about all this. This was fun. All right, my arty friends. We're gonna call it a little bit early here. We come on early anyway, Just give or take it five
we
minutes,
gotta, I have to go pee before I go to the.
Well, and we got to take a picture at the end here too. So we got things to do, and I want to get up there before all the other people do that get off at 5.
Oh,
kind of thing. Yeah.
Good point.
Yes.
Okay, these are all of our
Well, yeah, we'll do that here in just a second. All right, my Arty friends, we shall see you back here on Thursday. It will be Thursday Thoughts. We'll continue on with some of this. Probably, hopefully, P will pull that one. I'm just joking about 8 days. Like, we don't need it to be in 8 different streams. It's already been in 4 or 5.
Yeah, well, we have to. I think Van has. I don't know if it's tomorrow or the next day.
Okay.
And that's kind of an all-day affair.
All right, yeah. So P may not be coming on Thursday. If that's the case, then so it'll be just me. That's fine. I can handle it. And maybe I could talk somebody into being like a voice in the background or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. All right. Until then.
Love ya.
Like a
long haul.
bye, guys.
Okay.